What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to another video. I want to talk about the male narcissist in the workplace. But before I get into it, I want to mention two things that I forgot to bring up on yesterday's video. And those two things are something that narcissists are known to do. The first thing is the narcissists love to make you think that they're motivating you, when in reality, they're criticizing you. They know if you think that it's motivation, you'll keep going. You'll keep giving them what they want. But when it comes to narcissists and their fake motivation, which is really criticism, they only want you to damn near kill yourself to please them. And at the same time, they get a thrill out of seeing you sweat. Now, that's just something that I forgot to mention in yesterday's video. The narcissists, they look at you as a trophy. They look at you as a possession, as something that they can show off and make people think that, as long as they have you by their side, they got a good thing that they can show off. But they don't never value anything. So narcissists, they never work hard at accomplishing anything. If anything, they have to lie, steal, and cheat to get what they want. They do the same thing with people. They look at you as a possession. They will never look at you as a human. They will never love, trust, and respect you. They only know how to abuse and misuse. So never mistake the narcissist's fake motivation as something real. Because if anything, they're really criticizing you. That's why it doesn't feel good. They never let up. You never feel relieved. You never feel accomplished when you're dealing with a narcissist. And, and I can go on and on about this, but I just wanted to mention, that really quick about the narcissist. That's just something to think about. They never change. They're going to always give you the same old, cycle of abuse. So don't expect anything different. Don't expect for them to ever give you your props, because their main goal is just to make you miserable and damn near destroy you. And they really want to destroy your spirit. They know that you have the spirit to keep going. They hate your spirit. They hate your strength. So never give them the satisfaction of knowing that, if you keep doing something for them, that they'll start to give you your props, because it'll never happen. So the best thing to do is to love yourself, appreciate yourself, give yourself that pat on the back, and get far away from the narcissist as you can, because they're going to only bring you down. That's their main goal. The next thing is narcissists, they love to repeat things that you've said, failing to mention that they were the ones who initiated the conversation to get your opinion. Which you have every right to express your opinion if someone asks for your opinion. But the narcissist doesn't present it that way. They want people to think that you brought up the conversation, to criticize someone else or just say bad things about another person. When in reality, they brought it up in hopes to get you to speak badly on someone. And even if they go back and repeat something you said, the narcissist will always find a way to twist things, and try to make it seem like that you're the one who's causing a drama. So you just have to be mindful of things like that. When you find yourself mixed up in something and you don't know how it turned out that way, you got to think about, like, how did it all start? You got to kind of like backtrack. Where did this all come from? Sometimes it's necessary to ask questions for to get clarity and a little peace of mind, because 9 times out of 10, the narcissist is behind it all to begin with, and they just want to make you look bad. And the narcissists, they love confusion. They love confusion. They get a kick out of confusion. They love to see other people going at it while they just sit back and enjoy the show. So again, don't give them the satisfaction. Clear your name if you can. Clear your name for peace of mind and clarity, and move on. Now, the video is about the male narcissist in the workplace. some of the things that male narcissists do in the workplace, they really portray this like disgusting side of them. You know, they just have this thing about them that everything always turns into something sexual. And, you know, they like to inquire about anything dealing with your personal life. They hate to keep it work related, just like any other narcissist in particular. They forget that we're at work and we should just stick to why we're here. Narcissists, they feel entitled to, you know, find out other things that are going on with you. And you don't even owe them that. Keep your private life private. You don't owe anything to anyone about your private life. But the narcissists, the male narcissists, they love to kind of, you know, they get beside themselves sometimes, and they worry about what type of clothes you're wearing at work. They like to give you these old one-sided compliments and tell you that you look nice, but I like when you wear, you know, I like when you wear your pants a little tighter, or I like when you wear your skirt a little higher, you know, things like that. Or I like when you wear that other type of blouse. Like, why are you even looking at me? Narc men at work, they love to point out things about your body just to let you know just how pig-headed they are. Like, all they think about is what's underneath your clothes. All they think about is undressing you with their eyes and, you know, just fantasizing about you in a sexual manner. Narcissists are very disgusting, especially when it comes to that side of them, because they don't have no shame to their game. You know, they want you to know how they really feel, and they give you that look that makes you feel uncomfortable. And they don't care. They don't have any respect for you anywhere, let alone in a workplace. But they really have this thing about them to where, you know, it just comes to the point where they don't care about how you feel about things. Like, you can say stuff like, well, I'm wearing this because I'm comfortable wearing it, even though you don't owe them an explanation, because who should be caring about something like that anyway? But once you let the narc know, look, I have on what I like to wear. I'm the one that's wearing it, so it shouldn't bother you. And it's like, they don't have a response. They just give you this look, like this look on this still picture that I'm using for this voiceover. They give you that look like, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. And they're still, they want you to know that they just want to sleep with you. That's how the male narcissist is. And it's like, they can be married or in a relationship or anything, but they don't care because they don't have any respect for their own situation, and they really don't have any respect for you. They just want you to know what they want from you. And so that's just something to look out for the male narcissists in the workplace. They always have their mind in a gutter. And when they say things like that, trust me, they're only thinking about one thing, and that's sleeping with you. They're wondering what you look like with no clothes on. That's what the male narc think about. And there got female narcissists that act the same way, because I work with one who's always undressing the male narcs with her eyes. And, you know, we can be talking about something dealing with sports, and her mind is completely gone off into another direction in the gutter, thinking about how the guy is in bed. And trust me, I know what I'm talking about. And that's just something that I want to point out about the male narc, though. It's like it comes to the point of harassment. If you have to file a harassment against someone who's constantly bringing up things that doesn't have anything to do with work, do that. Do that to let them know that I do not have to deal with this. This is my job. I have to be here with you. But this doesn't necessarily mean that I have to put up with you and your doggish ways, because they're just showing you how much of a pig they are, and they don't have no respect for you. But you do not have to deal with that. Take it over their head, take it to the supervisor, do whatever you have to do to get your point across, and let them know that I will not deal with this from you. And that you do not take it as a compliment. You don't need those type of compliments, whether you are single, married, in a relationship, whatever. Let the narc know that you will not disrespect me in the workplace. I'm here to do a job and go home at the end of the day. Keep your thoughts to yourself. So thank y'all for watching. I'll talk to you soon.